And now, News Channel 10's 24/7 local weather first alert forecast.
Good Tuesday morning, everyone. Hopefully you're all doing well. I'm meteorologist Sheldon Mashiers checking in with a look at how your forecast is shaping up for your day today. Now looking at our satellite radar. At the time of recording, we're seeing some more cloud cover filter into the area, so we're not going to see quite the same sunny skies that we have been seeing here over the past several days. Our pattern is starting to shift just a little bit. Let's look at your day track forecast. As you can see, we're going to be climbing up into the mid-70s yet again. Very similar to what we have been used to, but you'll notice today we're going to see a little more cloud cover, and that's thanks to those south-southeasterly winds. Area highs generally in the mid to high 70s for the entire area. Much like yesterday, some of the warmer places down off towards the southwest may see close to 80s by the end of the afternoon. But you'll see more cloud cover, like I said. That's going to be our big change in the forecast, and that's ahead of our next weather maker. We're hopefully tracking some storm chances beginning today. Let's dive right in, take a look at all the pieces we need to put it together. So dew points are on the rise now. At the time of recording, they are in the upper 30s, but what we're aiming to hopefully see here pretty soon are dew points up in the low to mid 50s. That will really bode well for some of those better rain chances. So looking at your severe weather risk for your Tuesday, what we're seeing is a marginal risk surrounded by a thunderstorm risk. That marginal risk, you'll notice it does include Amarillo down off towards the southwestern corner of the area. That's kind of the hot spot for that severe weather risk for the day today. Now Wednesday, more of just a widespread thunderstorm risk. They're going to be much more isolated in nature. I think today we'll see that higher severe risk for at least parts of the region. So looking at your high definition model run, a lot of cloud cover around a lot of the area today, but by 5 o'clock, that's when we're expecting things to start popping up. That'll be 4 o'clock for those of you in eastern New Mexico. As you can see, a little isolated cells here or there. Things start to get organized, tracking their way east. The problem is there's not a lot of upper level support, so as these storms fire up, they're not expected to make it very far east before they start to die down. But you'll see some organization. As you can see, showers across the southwestern parts of the area. That's 11 o'clock tonight. In the overnight hours, we see the main kind of thunderstorm activity move off towards the east and then move on out of the area. By Wednesday afternoon, we may actually see a short period of some clearing that will allow us to warm up a little bit ahead of what is hopefully round 2 going into late Wednesday. As you can see, by 8 o'clock, more isolated storms going into the afternoon and evening hours, and then that will continue to move through. So looking at our expected rain totals, as you can see, maybe some places seeing a pocket of close to 3/4 to upwards of an inch. We're not really expecting just a ton, but if these storms can fire up and stay sustained long enough, they're going to be very slow-moving storms, so we could see actually a little bit more if we are lucky, but you will notice those slightly darker colors do tend to favor that southwest corner of the area. But like I said, in terms of severe storm threats, what we are expecting really is strong winds and maybe some large hail. We're not looking at really significant threats, but if we had to categorize it, strong winds and hail, the tornadic risk, pretty well non-existent. Flash flooding, really pretty low as well. As like I said, we're expecting these storms to be slow moving, but there's still some things that really need to fall into place before we get too excited about that. Your 7-day supercast, so really Tuesday and Wednesday's rain chances are going to be later in the evening going into the overnight hours. I think for the bulk of the daytime hours, we're going to see more mostly cloudy skies than anything else. We'll have to wait till later in the day for those rain chances to really kick into gear. That's why we have those icons the way that we do. 74 for today, 77 tomorrow. We see those highs in the mid to high 50s. 80s for your weekend. Looks like those rain chances may taper off Thursday as drier air begins to dominate the forecast. As we'll see sunny skies for most of the weekend. We could see maybe some early morning showers and thunderstorms going into Sunday with a high of 85 degrees. So we'll continue to monitor that, but in the meantime, keep things locked here at News Channel 10 for the latest on what is hopefully going to be a rainy Tuesday evening.